10 incredible food industry manufacturing ring machines that are next level. Food processing is well known as one of the quickest developing ventures around the world, which allows keeping the balance of making sure food is everywhere. The commitment of the food manufacturing zone to work in speculations is remarkable over the globe. The development of this industry is upheld by the accessibility of an enormous crude material base. A wide scope of instruments and hardware is utilized in the food manufacturing industry, which we don't even know about. Expanding utilization of worldwide food handling innovation, rising interest for quality food items, and developing need to satisfy customer desires requires innovatively progressed gear has become the priority of the industry. Here is the accumulated list of 10 incredible food processing machines that are next level. Number 10 is the Oovotech RZ0 Egg Breaker. Some might be thinking the easiest thing to do. Of course, it is. But if you ever tried breaking innumerable amounts of eggs in lesser time, this is humanly unachievable, coming to think of breaking eggs for egg-related companies that utilize egg massively. The RZ0 Egg Breaker emulates crafted by human hands with utilization of uncommon pneumatic holders. It breaks the eggs, making use of extraordinary blade. The eggs are passed through a quality control tray straight to the separator, where egg whites are isolated from yolks. This most sterile egg-breaking strategy is developed by Oovotech. It comes with two working modes, the exact and ordinary modes. Both have the capacities to clean the pneumatic framework. This machine works automatically by collecting eggs from the feeder tray. This incredible machine, built with more than enough speed, can break up to 2,020 eggs in an hour, with 3 people on standby for replacing eggs. This is another level. This has given confectionaries, bakeries, and pasta-making companies the chance to produce more effectively. Number 9 is the Kcomatic 1000i. Have you ever had the chance to bake a cake? You presumably realize that the last decoration might be pretty tedious and tricky. Obviously, at the cake processing plants that produce an immense number of confectionery items every moment, everything must happen quickly, so they utilize proficient hardware, like the Kcomatic 1000i. This machine makes icing and decorating cakes easy. Perfect for entry-level operators, the Kcomatic 1000i is built-in computer adjusts to changing icing texture in groups by automatically adjusting to evolving consistency. Used as an independent or over a product line, the Kcomatic 1000i can also be used for batter depositing. With Kcomatic 1000i, you can now ice and decorate cakes quickly, with little to no effort. Incorporated with the capacity of 14 deposits per minute, equivalent to 7 cakes in 1 minute. Number 8 is the Selmi Kanka 200-400. Chocolate manufacturing is another complex process that might seem easy at first glance, not to talk of conching. Conching is considered the last and significant aspect of the total chocolate modification, and the Kanka 200-400 processes the sweet-smelling profiles of bean to bar chocolate and eliminates any negative acridity along with any deposits of stickiness. The Kanka 200-200 highlights a warm tank with a focal blender that constantly mixes the chocolate. This oxygenates it and makes it a homogeneous and deformity-free item in a cycle enduring 8 to 12 hours. This machine uses a touchscreen control panel, which is situated just in front of it for adjusting the 4 modes of bean's functionality: duration, emulsion intensity, oxygenation, and temperature. The new model of Kanka 200 and 400 highlights a significantly improved framework for blending the chocolate because of an imaginative inertial revolving framework which, notwithstanding the standard turn of the stirrer, includes a second and synchronous orbital revolution. This technique for conching produces an eventual outcome with exceptional sweet-smelling notes. These machines, anyway, are the best counting machines available. They permit to abbreviate the checking time while acquiring an item with unique aroma notes. Number 7 is the Textron Smart Loader. Let's imagine that the slicing of cheese for supermarkets was done by some set of people. They would generally be considered people, but luckily, this job is not handled by a human. Large companies that manufacture ham and cheese use the Smart Loader for efficiency and greater productivity. The Textron Smart Loader is a completely programmed side-stacking framework for single items or individual parts. Its highlights and limit are upgraded for cut items. The Smart Loader can be joined with any slicer, portioner, framing machine, tray sealer, and thermoformer for minimizing the manual labor workers in ham-related companies and the food industry. The machine is flexible and efficient, works in high performance. The latest version of the Smart Loader comes with more extensive in-feed choice, up to 600 millimeters, more choices concerning the middle-of-the-road transports, and new programming and streamlined synchronization with bundling machines. Number 6 is WE Shuttle. For new standards with innovative improvement in the food manufacturing industry, the Weber Shuttle System, WSS, offers an adaptable option in contrast to the traditional vehicle of segments, employing belt frameworks. For instance, hot dog, ham, and cheddar parcels are passed on by the Weber Shuttle System in single units, definitely and delicately to at least one handover focuses. At whatever point is required, single parts can be gotten to whenever during their vehicle. The primary function of this machine is to pleasantly transport food portions, and it is suitable for constructional conditions. All slicers, just as all different machines associated up and downstream, are decoupled through incorporated buffering usefulness, guaranteeing constant creation using the flexible line notion that is barrier-free. The WE Shuttle single shuttle carrier can convey up to 55 portions per minute, while the double shuttle carrier can convey up to 110 portions per minute, which is a powerful asset in food production line. Number 5 is Geromatic IGS2IT. The IGS2IT is a programmed binding machine that is incredibly helpful in the creation of sausage and other related products. It works at a speed of 300 sausages per minute simultaneously. The separation between the hubs is consistently the equivalent. Furthermore, it's set by the administrator. The machine works with both normal and counterfeit collagen housings. The IGS2IT works with results of moderately little breadths from 28 to 45 millimeters. The coupling is finished with a unique string. Other particular highlights of the machine are its high efficiency. Also, continuous activity joined with a straightforward and natural. Also, it uses a touchscreen control. Easy operation to facilitate any kind of adjustment. The funnel rotation facilitates the loading of the gut, and the quantities of yarn in the funnel are monitored. Number 4 is Unifiller Multistation Piston Depositor. Another incredible gadget in the food industry is Unifiller Depositor, a minimal filling machine and powerful depositor that gives quick, exact multi-cylinder depositing utilizing servo-driven tech. With exact part control through every nozzle port, the Multistation is a flexible dosing machine that can deal with different applications at high creation rates. Store lumps and particulates without harm. The machine comes with 7 different computerized depositing modes, a built-in pan sensor, PLC controls, and it is tender on delicate products. It instantly spread to fill in flexible products. Number 3 is Pavan processing machines. Machines that are essential for a creation line are presumably the most stylish expert creation hardware in the world, on the off chance that you don't have the foggiest idea about food processing. Pavan is a collection of machines that work together, while the item travels through a few transport lines. The manufacturing line comprises of an enormous number of various machines that can typically play out a total creation cycle. Everything begins with the crude materials, which transform into an item prepared for utilization. Or nearly all that you find in the grocery store is made on creation lines also. There are organizations occupied with a plan and get-together of creation lines for different organizations at present. Examples of processed food are pasta, cornflakes, snacks, and cereals. These machines also serve as a packaging solution for processed food. Number 2 is the YoFast Yoghurt Machine. The YoFast machine is a mini yogurt production machine, perfect for the creation of rich yogurt, yogurt drinks, mascarpone, presenza, stracchino, and spreadable cheeses, pudding, panna cotta, purified milk, cheeses, mozzarella, ricotta, and whatever needs these cycles. It uses an automatic mixing system in the process. and is automated via PLC and touchscreen realistic presentation by utilizing FJ software for the unlimited authority of the working cycle. The volume capacity of the machine is 25, 55, 100, and 200 liters. Besides, the machine can be used to pasteurize milk, make ricotta, curd, and all kinds of milk processing, incorporated with an automatic heating and cooling system. Number 1 is Dough Production Line Machine. The dough production lines for baking biscuits empower to deliver an enormous number of the product grouping in a similar line, where this line can comprise of standard creation preparing advancements, as it is normal for baking technologies, and of the exceptional innovation for the mixture arrangement proposed for the creature utilization. The machine is segmented into flour silos, baking band oven, mixing plant, cooling, and transport conveyors and packing of final products. For lines of this sort, ovens with a fine wirework band are commonly utilized, without a steam zone, with duothermic zone, on the other hand with hot air shade or stir innovation in different preparing and drying lengths. The preparing stove in itself can comprise a consolidated method of direct warming,